My name is Tonya Gwen. I'm from Alabama. I was the oldest of four, 3 girls and then a boy. My brother Eric was everyone's baby. So we grew up together in a very strict Christian home. My dad was a deacon at our church. I grew up going every Sunday. Never really followed God. I had a small part of my heart that I reserved for myself until I totally rebelled in middle school. Eric was 20 years old, attending college. One night, coming home from going out, his roommate, who I never really approved of and actually warned him about, flipped their car into a pond, and basically he took the air pocket in the car. The car flipped over. In fact, he interfered with the process that possibly could have helped him. My brother didn't make it. I couldn't believe that God would let something like this happen to my family, to me. I moved out here, a 6-hour plane ride, 7-day car ride away from everyone that I loved. My family certainly loved me. Chris loved me the most a husband can love a wife, but time after time it wasn't enough. I medicated in several ways. Definitely I was all about myself. I could take partying too much, drinking alcohol. Everything for the longest time was just all about me and all about the hurt that I had felt. I remember 4th of July, I saw some Church on the Ridge people wearing some shirts at a local event. And growing up in church, I thought, yeah, there can be some good people there, so why don't give it a try? When I first started to come here, I would come on the major holidays. It wasn't until earlier this year I attended, for the first time, the women's Bible study, and we were doing Soul Revolution. We talked a lot about forgiveness. I would say that I was going to forgive this young man because I knew that that was pretty much the source of the hurt and the pain. But deep down, I didn't, because I couldn't. Every time I would see a TV commercial or hear in my mom's voice a little bit of pain, it would always throw me back, and throw me back hard into just that very familiar place of pain. I was so angry at the guy responsible. I even wrote letters against him getting out of prison. I went down, when I was pregnant with Griffin, I flew down there twice to really seal the deal. And when I found out that they were going to let him get out early, no. I went and just really wanted him to suffer. I was outside on our back patio. I had been at Bible study. I had read forward a few chapters, really thinking, okay, if I have to do this, then what do I have to do next? Because this seemed really hard. But this last time, I said, God, I can't do it. I can only do it with you. And I'm going to give you my entire heart. And at that very moment, a peace, a calm came over me. He has led me to not only forgive him, but to actually tell him that I'm sorry for everything that I've done to him. I want him to have the best life that he can have, and I want him to know the love that I've found with Jesus. I want him to experience that. Easter means the promise that Jesus has risen and that he will come back for us. And when that happens, we're going to be reunited with our loved ones. I'm very happy to say that one day I'm going to see him again in heaven. And that's going to be the most wonderful day ever. I can't say that would have been the case just a few months ago. I'm here to say that if I can do it, anybody can. If you think that you can receive a full life but hold part of your heart back, you can't. It's not going to work. I'm here to say that it's worked for me, and I wish I had done this years ago.